The Zabu Build-A-Figure Wave has two male with long blonde hair, which one of them will fit perfectly with the Angel Deluxe action figure. Will the Ikaris action figure fit in with your 6-inch and 7-inch scale figures? The new Hasbro Marvel Legends Ikaris has a hair swept to one side head sculpt wherein it's all blonde with some dark washes on certain strands of his hair. Hasbro used inkjet printing to make his eyes look real. He looks like a blonde, long-haired Superman with a strong jaw, the defined cheekbone. There is a dark wash on his cheeks and chin, making it more visible in terms of the sculpt. I believe for over a decade now, Hasbro has perfected how they make blonde hairs stand out, adding the right shade of yellow. Hasbro went the extra mile in terms of the torso. The three circular red discs are sculpted on with some gold details sculpted on as well. The flesh, neck, and shoulder is a separate plastic piece. It's not painted on blue plastic, unlike the rest of the body which is all blue, but these things over here are sculpted on. Hasbro did a lot of tooling work for Ikaris. Normally Hasbro will just paint details on comic book figures, but these are all sculpted on and nicely painted. This is a separate plastic piece. The figure has pinless double jointed elbows and knees, but this is not the Vulcan body mold. The gloves are well sculpted in red plastic in contrast to having a blue arm. Hasbro really did show some love on this figure. Instead of repainting a blue plastic with red paint, they actually made a red boot plastic. I compared this to the Vulcan body mold. The muscular sculpt of this figure is completely different. Ikaris comes with a pair of closed fist hands in red plastic. Sculpted on are those lines that you can see on his gloves. This particular hands can hinge forward and back. He comes with a pair of open palm expressive hands. This brings a total of 4 hands for Ikaris. Sculpted on are the lines on his gloves as well. The 2 open palm hands can hinge forward and back. He does not come with a weapon holding hand or an alternate head. Thank you for checking out this review.
I'm Tigerknight!
Side by side are the 2 blonde male figures from the Zabu Build-A-Figure Wave. Ka-Zar and Ikaris are both blonde, long-haired, and has blue eyes, but the sculpt of their head is entirely different. So let's do a quick head swap. Here we have Ikaris on the Ka-Zar body mold, and we have Ka-Zar on the Ikaris body mold. Not really looking good in terms of Ka-Zar on the Ikaris body mold. It feels like he's old. The hair, of course, is identical from afar, but they are entirely different. Let me know in the comments below which head swap works for you. The X-Men Marvel Legends Angel Deluxe action figure does not come with a Warren head sculpt showing his long hair. So let's try out swapping the head using Ikaris as the head sculpt for Angel. The Zabu Build-A-Figure Wave is a mix of characters, not only X-Men adjacent characters. If you are not a Eternals collector or you're just predominantly a X-Men collector, you can use the Ikaris head sculpt for your Angel Deluxe action figure. The cheekbones are a bit wide, making it look unproportional to his neck and shoulders. It feels like Angel would have a big head compared to using the Ka-Zar head, wherein his chin is like a inverted triangle in shape. Ikaris does not have an inverted triangle shaped chin because the shape of his chin is similar to that of Superman. Here with Ka-Zar head sculpt, it feels more proportional because you can see some of his neck out. Unlike when you use Ikaris, you cannot see any neck. Here is a side-by-side comparison. Let me know in the comments below which head sculpt do you prefer for Angel or Warren. Is it Ka-Zar on the left or Ikaris on the right? The Ikaris action figure stands 16.2 centimeters or 6.4 inches tall. According to Marvel.com, his real height is 6 feet 2 inches tall. Ikaris besides 112 scale Medicom toy Mafex, Psylocke, and brown costume Wolverine. Hasbro Marvel Legends 6-inch scale short male figure X-Men 97 Wolverine, and we have Nightcrawler. Also from the X-Men 97 wave, we have Jean Grey and Cyclops. From the Zabu Build-A-Figure wave, we have on the left Ka-Zar and on the right Cable. Next we have Red Widow and Wolfsbane. For some Asgardians, we have Enchantress and Lady Loki. Next we have Thor and Black Winter Thor. Deluxe action figure Angel, and we have Vampire Blade. For some 6-inch scale loose collector action figures, we have Darna and She. For some 6-inch versus 7-inch scale figure comparison, we have X-Men 97 Rogue and the Diamond Select Toys Marvel Select Rogue. Hasbro Marvel Legends Hulk from the 80 years anniversary, and we have 7-inch scale Diamond Select Toys Marvel Select Hulk. Next we have Toy Biz Juggernaut, and we have the 7-inch scale Marvel Select Juggernaut. The figure comes in your standard Marvel Legends packaging where there is a window and you can see the figure and the Build-A-Figure part. His name is Ikaris. On the side is art taken from Eternals number 6, December 2008, art by Daniel Acuna. On the back is from Eternals number 1, June 2008, also art by Daniel Acuna. Here is a short read-up. Pause it right now to have a read. Here are the figures from the Zabu Build-A-Figure wave. Most of them I already reviewed in my channel, hope you check it out. You only need 6 figures to build Zabu. Same art by Daniel Acuna on the side. On top is Marvel, and at the bottom some warnings and legalities. The recommended retail price for this figure is $24.99 USD. For Australia, the recommended retail price is 45 AUD. In our shop, we sold this figure for 40 AUD. For articulation, his head can move from side to side with some hindrance from his long hair, especially when he tries to look up. He can look down a bit. His arms can extend that far. Do a full 360. He has a bicep swivel. He has double jointed pinless elbows right here. He has a wrist swivel. Can hinge forward and back. He can crunch forward that much. He can crunch backward that far as well. He has a waist swivel with some hindrance because of his skirt. He cannot do much of a split. He has an upper thigh swivel, double jointed pinless knees. He can kick that far up. He has a hidden lower cap swivel right here. His feet can hinge forward and back, and he has an ankle rocker. Surprisingly, this figure has a lot of love from Hasbro. He has a brand new sculpt. His neck is not painted on. It is a separate flesh plastic compared to his all blue body. Missing from this figure is some power effects. As you can see from the side art of his box by Daniel Acuna, he can fire some kind of laser beams from his eyes just like Superman. So, an alternate head sculpt when he's angry and ready to fire off or firing off some beams from his eyes would be an essential alternate head to show one of his powers. I believe the MCU Ikaris figure has a head wherein his eyes were somewhat glowing or ready to fire. If you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing, ringing the notification bell, and checking out other reviews I have on the channel. If you have a question that requires a visual answer like a photo or a video, feel free to leave a comment down below. If I have an answer, I will make a community post or a YouTube short. Thank you and looking forward to hearing from you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and find it useful. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and ring the notification bell.